Hello everyone, Emily is here. So recently I have been seeing a lot more props coming out in Sky the game. Some of them are useful, but some of them aren't as useful as I imagine it. I know some of them are still useful in the shared space, but when it comes to home or flying journey in Sky, some of them will be, not really useful. So today I would like to talk about my top 5 of the things that are not so useful in Sky Children of the Light. Number 5. The Hoop. Well, the hoop where the Sky player got it from the Chuckling Scout in Season of Assembly. The hoop itself is kind of a thing that I wasn't really into but when I got it, it is interesting at first. After use it a few times, I started to feel nothing much I can do with it and change it back to the fire-lighted items. Overall, the hoop is nice to look at, take a few fun or aesthetic screenshots, see the hoop float, but after that, there's nothing to do and just that. Still, Sky player can put it in the shared space. Maybe the hoop can be a special hoops where Sky Kid can fly through like a mini flying game. Maybe I guess. Number 4. Small pillow. Yep, the small pillow that Sky players got it from the assembly guide from the Season of Assembly. What I can say is the small pillow is a small pillow. Normally you can use it as a decoration in the shared space, but when it comes to flying around places, the small pillow won't be as useful as I think. Even myself rarely use or bring along the small pillow to other places, since it isn't something that I would bring along to avoid rain, recharge, or just sitting down to talk to other Sky player. Even though you can use sit emote to sit down. But if you are a creative Sky Kid, you can use the small pillow to get some funny screenshot. Other than that, the small pillow is just a normal decoration. Number 3. Vault Floating Rock. Okay, the Vault Floating Rock. It appears in the Season of Belonging travel spirit called Wise Grandparent, where Sky players can get it as a prop from the Wise Grandparent. From the looks of it, the Vault Floating Rock is kind of plain. I know this is just a prop, but I thought it would be glowing or actually has some cool effects on it. After I bought it, it turns out not what I expected. I think the Vault Floating Rock can be nice to put it on the shelf to look like a mini vault, but if Sky players want to go for a flying journey, it will be not really useful to bring along. So, my conclusion is the Vault Floating Rock is not an item a Sky Kid would bring, and it doesn't charge wing like too. But it can be a nice decoration in shared space. Number 2. The jar. Yes, the jar, where Sky players can get it from the assembly guide during Season of Assembly. Just like the Vault Floating Rock, the jar is a prop that can be put on the shelf to look like a kitchen, warehouse-like decoration. Again, the jar is a prop that doesn't do much and doesn't charge wing-like, light up, or let you do anything when Sky players going for a flying journey. From what I've seen, the jar is just a jar. No more, no less. There's nothing I can do with it unless I can put them in the shared space as a decoration. That's all. Number 1. The Rock Mark. Well, this is an item that is from the Season of Prophecy, Travel Spirit Prophet of Earth, where you can get the prop from the Earth Prophet. When I got it and put it on the home area, I felt the emptiness in my heart, the lack of fulfillment, the sadness on my face, What I can say is the rock mark is surprisingly not what I expected, and it is really not much I can do. I can't really use it when I'm on a candle run, and it is quite plain to say the least. I'm not sure what it can do, but I guess other Sky players can put it as something interesting. I don't know. I guess this would be a rather interesting prop that you can put it in the shared space as a sticker on objects or wall or floor. Who knows? So these are my top 5 not so useful things in Sky Children of the Light. I do have to say, these things are not entirely useless, just not as useful like some of the props that we can use during the flying journey. And some of them are still can be placed nicely in the shared space or placed whenever, whatever you can from players' imagination. But honestly, for me, I don't really use them much as I use the fire-lighted items because I prefer flying around sky instead of staying in shared space. So what do you think? Do you think they are not useful or do you prefer something that is different from them? Tell us down below the comments and share it with us. Thank you for watching and hope I can see you all soon.